Well, good afternoon. It is 6:02. Sorry, chap lips. Can't talk very well, chap lips. Hey everybody, it's Patrick Allman, and I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes. I got some things to talk about in the meantime before I open up the magical package. Why am I looking at the wrong camera? It should be over here. Anyways, it's about 6:02. I'm gonna wait for a couple of seconds while people come online. Make sure I've got all my technology in order here, and it looks like I do. If you're watching, as always, leave a comment as to where you are watching from and what time it is and what kind of day that you are having. I'm going to talk about the magical package that arrived right here, which is really cool. And we're going to open up that shortly, but there are a couple of things I did want to catch you up on before I did that, and also talk about how this came to be, because it's a really great example from another business owner of just the concept of sharing ideas, sharing plans, sharing resources and things like that. So I'm gonna talk about that for a second, and then we're gonna open this up. Pretty cool, especially because I don't get stuff from DHL too often. Mostly UPS and Amazon overnight guy. But as we come into this, first of all, I want to tell you that it's been a pretty good year here at Focus/Stop Doing Nothing. As you know, we do digital marketing, a lot of digital marketing and consulting, and that's the way the world is going now. And so business has been pretty great here. Recently, I have been doing a lot more interviews, and trust me, I'm going someplace, which is going to get to this. I've been doing a lot more podcast/YouTube interviews, and if you haven't caught up with those, obviously I'm going to push you to subscribe on iTunes, subscribe on YouTube, so you can see those videos. They're over on the Facebook page, also the Patrick Allman Facebook page. And as a result, I've gotten to interview really sharp people. I've gotten to interview the agency, Tamara Thompson, who handles our video and podcast work now. I was able to interview Perry Marshall, who, for those of you who work in the marketing/advertising world, know this man is a god in that world. Wrote the book 80/20 in Sales and Marketing, which I'm a huge fan of. That's I can promise you, inside my phone, in Audible. That's one of the books that I listen to over and over and over again. And then also recently, I was able to interview Jake Thompson over at Compete Every Day, who we are becoming, better and better friends, and I'm a huge fan of. And one of the things I really admire about Jake's business is the fact that, number one, we are on very similar tracks, but Jake has done a great job of building apparel. And I was always trying to build kind of an apparel/swag store well before I met Jake. I've been trying to do that for a while. But I always go to him for inspiration. And what was really cool is before, during, and after our interview, he shared some resources with me. And what I mean by that is I saw some things that he was doing in business, whether it came to his swag store or some other things that I thought was really cool. And by the way, for those of you that are just tuning in, leave a comment so I know you're watching, because I'm going to get to this here just a short second. Anyways, getting back to Jake Thompson, he was just doing some really great stuff in his swag store, and I've asked him, I said, how did you do this? How did you source this? Where did you find this? And what's really cool about Jake is the fact that he is very gracious, and he was sharing everything with me. And it just reminded me of the lesson that kind of a reminder I want to pass on to you is that when it comes to some great things you've done in business or some great lessons that you've had, please always take time to, share those with the people that are just now getting into business or young and budding entrepreneurs. Jake has willingly shared resources with me, which is going to help me build my business. And he did it, without reservation, without a quid pro quo. And in fact, in one of his recent emails, Jake even said, Patrick, I was providing something for him, or I was asking him something, and he gave it to me, or he asked me for something, and he even replied back in the email, like, Patrick, I don't want anything as a result of this. I just want to basically help you. I'm not quite sure how the conversation went, but he was very much just willing to do something for me without any reciprocation, anything like that. So please always try to do that in your business. Find a way on a daily basis to reciprocate with someone or help somebody out with absolutely no guidance, no expectation of a return whatsoever. I accidentally did that today in another Facebook group I was in. I posted like 5 sentences of a planting seeds. But hey, Billy Doyle, man, I haven't heard of you forever. Billy Doyle put this very well right there on the screen. Planting seeds. The funny part is Billy Doyle is probably within a couple of miles of me. He's a local Oklahoma City insurance salesman, I believe. And yeah, you call it planting seeds, Billy. I call it lifting people on, the shoulders above and behind you. We rent space on this planet, and there are going to be people that came after us, and we need to make sure those people succeed the right way with our lessons. And I just call that lifting up shoulders, but Billy brings it up very correct. Planting seeds is always a good one. Always be planting your seeds every single day, because you're going to reap them in karma. You're going to reap them in better business, and you're just going to reap them in, feeling great things happening in your heart as a result. So that was the lesson that I kind of took about that today. And as a result, Jake Thompson over at Compete Every Day, and by the way, his website is competeeveryday.com. I have no problem promoting him, just like he's been promoting me, because there's plenty of business to go around. We're actually in very similar niches. So I'm going to, let me get rid of your comment here, Billy. Don't forget to chime in with where you're watching from as we get on with this. So let's go ahead and open this up. I have to admit, I know what it is. You guys have put some good guesses out there. Let me hop on Facebook real quick and see what the guesses are again. The guesses are, let me see. Oh, I can't play the video. Don't play the video. The guesses, I think someone said they were hats. There might be a hat or two in here. I'm not quite sure. Heather, I think you said it's your birthday. It's possibly your birthday present. Well, what's in here technically could be a birthday present. I can't remember what somebody else said in here was a possible good guess. See if I can do that without actually watching my own Facebook Live, because the guesses were kind of good. Seeds. Oh, that's right. Someone said they could be seeds. The only way they would be seeds if they were some happy Denver, Colorado type seeds, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. And then somebody said, I can't remember what somebody else said. And when you look at the package that you choose, you really cannot. Presents. Yes. Heather, by the way, everyone, my friend Heather, there's her picture right there up on the screen. It was her birthday this weekend, so make sure you chime in the comments and wish her a happy birthday there also. It very easily could be presents too. Let me see, what else did someone say? Anyway, there were some various comments and there's some good guesses, and I appreciate the guesses. Keep them coming. But let's see what's in here for real, because I really do know, and I'm really excited, especially because there was, that's a package, that's a dirty package on your white shirt. I've been waiting to get this for a while. I didn't ship you any seeds. You could. Well, not legally, could you, Heather? But, you could. I'm sure, I'm sure you have absolutely no idea where in Denver to get any seeds. No idea at all, right? Completely innocent. Hey, Mary Williams. That's a name that's been in my life forever. I don't talk to her often enough. Mary Caldwell Williams. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. It's a package with a package inside of it. Okay, you gotta, thank the shipping company for that. So a package with a package inside of it. So yeah, probably what I ordered was a big batch of DHL plastic packages right there. Look at that, Heather. Someone wished you happy birthday right there. My good friend, Mary Caldwell Williams. Right there. So now let's see what's inside the package. Now, wouldn't that be freaky if there was like another package inside this package also? Let's see. What's in here? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a package of packages. So then, what is this? This is a package of packages. Not legally. You can come here and have all the fun you want, but you can't take it with you when you go. Isn't that the case in everything in life, Heather? You just can't take it with you when you go. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, look at this. We've got Stop Doing Nothing bracelets. Look at this. This is something I've wanted to get done for a while, and they finally arrived. So if you're wondering what these are, they say Stop Doing Nothing on one side. Let's see if I can get that right. So Stop Doing Nothing on one side, and one of my favorite phrases ever, done is better than perfect, on the other side right there. Look at that. They even got the color right. I've always wanted the stop in red. Stop doing nothing. They don't even smell like anything great. So I have got a bunch of these. If this was done right, I should have about 500 of these. So let's see if there's 100 per bag. So it'll be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So that's what the big unveil was today. A Stop Doing Nothing bracelets. The funny part is yeah, Patrick, they're gonna be snug on Patrick. So how's that show up there? So this is, I got this, and this is gonna be added to the store. If you go to StopDoingNothing.com, there's a store or a shop or a swag option at the top, or you can just go to store.StopDoingNothing.com, and these will be in there shortly. I'll probably sell them in batches of 5 to make sure that when you get them, you know, you don't want to pay for me shipping you one rubber bracelet. So it's probably going to be better to sell these in batches in 5. That way you can give them away as gifts also. But, you know, really big thanks out to Jake over at Compete Every Day, because he sells his own bracelets and I've always wanted to sell mine. And so he basically helped me source these. So again, for those of you that are just tuning in, if you want to see what these look like, Stop Doing Nothing. Let me see if we can get that tuned in. There we go. StopDoingNothing.com on one side, and done is better than perfect on the other side. So what I'm probably going to do is something that I've also seen Jake do is when people are over there ordering, you know, like shirts or hats or other things, probably just throw in a bracelet as part of a shipment also. And now I've got 500 bracelets that I have to sell, and nothing will motivate you more than having merchandise on the shelf that you have to sell. So that was the big reveal for the day. It looks like Heather is offering to help people buy seeds if we all go to Denver, and but we just can't bring it home there. Yeah, Heather, I'll get back with you on where to source these. They were not too bad at all. But yeah, that was the really cool thing that happened today. So I'm going to be ordering more Stop Doing Nothing swag. Look at this. I've got a whole desk full of them. And I'll be doing a reveal for each one of these, but for now there's bracelets. If you want some, if you want 5 or something like that, message me on Facebook and I'll basically show you how to get them. They won't be terribly expensive, but they will be a great gift, and they're also kind of a great daily reminder to get your ass out of bed and get stuff done. And most people that I'm connected with don't have any kind of problem like that, but it's always good as a good reminder, and they will make for good gifts also. Probably really good stocking stuffers for those of you freaks of nature who are already shopping in July. Is it July? Is it still July? Yeah, it's July 27th. So for you freak of natures that are still shopping in for Christmas, these would make great stocking stuffers right here. So again, message me on Facebook if you want to know how to get these, and I will send you a link on how to order them. And until then, thank you for watching very much. Have a great Monday, July 27th, and we will see you on the next video. Take care.